Guys, Pwnsalot here, and I'm going to show you an equipment set that I've established for Thief. I'm trying to build a set that has best in slot, everything you're going to need for various different things. This video is going to show you how you would equip an equip set for Thief's Aeolian Edge. Now there are a few other jobs that also get Aeolian Edge, so anyone that's going to use daggers, such as Dancer or Bard. I don't know if Bard gets Aeolian Edge by itself natively, but any job that natively gets the Aeolian Edge, you're gonna want to stack a couple of different stats in order to maximize your damage. The primary stat people like to maximize to get the damage values up is magic attack bonus, because Aeolian Edge is an area of effect, wind damage, magic attack. So you're going to stack magic attack bonus. Because it's a weapon skill, you're going to try to stack weapon skill bonus effects, and anything that has to deal with store TP or TP returned on hit or whatever like that, you're going to try to get that as well, just to kind of help you spam the ability a little bit better. So daggers, obviously whatever you have is going to be what you're going to need to use. You obviously want to get as close to eye level 119 as you possibly can, and I've got hundreds of daggers that I go through, so this depends on what you're trying to do. You'll swap between several really good end game daggers if you're a master thief and that's your main. For ammo slot, you can go with your ranged boomerang if you'd like to, because Aeolian Edge does stack off of dex as well, and the item that I use for dex stacking is Wing Cutter +1. It's an eye level 119 ammo or a ranged attack item. If you're not going to use this ability, and for some reason you would rather stack magic attack bonus, then you'll use Grenade Core. I don't know of a better item out there right now for magic attack bonus on the ammo slot. Plus it has the 13 attack, so I don't know necessarily how much that affects your weapon skill, but I do know that the magic attack bonus 5 is pretty good. It seems like that small value of magic attack bonus could be the difference between about 100 damage in the late game, so keep that in mind. If we go down to the actual set, accessories are obviously going to be what you can find, because there's so many different ones, and there really isn't arguably any best in slot accessories that I'm aware of. But I like to use Freomisi earring, mostly because it also is an inventory +1 when you consider the fact that it doubles as an enmity earring as well. If you're going to build an enmity set, you could use enmity +2 earring right here. And the magic attack bonus 10 is probably best in slot for earrings for magic attack bonus. Hecades is another really good magic attack bonus earring, and the magical critical hit rate that it has on there, I don't believe that affects Aeolian Edge. It could be wrong, but I know it affects also Black Mage spells, and Hecades earring is a Black Mage earring as well. So you can double it as a nuking piece. Now the Fosha Gorget is another really good older item. It's not level 99, and they should definitely make a level 99 version of it. But for what it has, TP not depleted when weapon skill used +1%. When that procs, it's amazing. So consider that when you're getting this item. That's the one of the very few items in the game that'll give you that ability. So without it, you won't ever have that actual technique at your disposal. So it's a really solid piece, worth getting. The latent effect, weapon skill accuracy +10, and weapon skill damage +10%. That's going to actually happen during your weapon skill, and at no other times will you have that effect on your character. That's why it's a latent effect. The weapon skill accuracy +10 may or may not be relevant for Aeolian Edge. I really haven't noticed much of a difference playing around with it. The weapon skill damage +10 is probably around the same usefulness as about the same +10 magic attack bonus. I do have a magic attack bonus +10 neck piece that I've compared the two with, and I think that the weapon skill damage piece and the magic attack bonus piece put out very similar numbers. So you could interchange those depending on your preference. Obviously, if you find something that's closer to +20 magic attack bonus, I would say it would be superior for Aeolian Edge than the Fosha necklace. We're going to go ahead and look at the Herculean piece that I've chose to use. Essentially, in the late game, Herculean tends to take over all of the other slots in the game for various different builds. Now, this is no exception with Aeolian Edge, because magic attack bonus +10 is really good. You could also augment the Herculean set to have other bonuses on it, including weapon skill damage and possibly even magic attack bonus. And plus 5% weapon skill damage is maximum, so this is 1 point away from that. So it's a solid piece for a weapon skill set for Aeolian Edge. I could see better buffs in the future, but one step at a time is basically how you play this game. Theon Tabard also has some magic attack bonus if you augment it. If you augment it, you have a pretty solid piece here for magic attack bonus. You also have a fast cast bonus piece. It already natively has plus 4, plus the extra 5 is a plus 9 fast cast body. It's not bad. Another set for the gloves, you could use the Theon gloves. They also have 7 magic attack bonus and can be augmented with attack bonus, magic attack bonus on the augments, as well as the fast cast. Obviously, this is a slot that I would. This is a glove that I use for both, depending on what I'm playing. For rings, anything you have will work. I tend to use Fenrir ring plus 1. You could use various rings. Ramu ring plus 1 might help you because the dex is a modifier. And weapon skill damage plus 3% here seems to be about the same as magic attack bonus plus 3. And I don't know if the magic damage or accuracy affects Aeolian Edge, but from my testing, these rings are about the same on their damage output. Matter of fact, I think the magic attack bonus one is better, but I also think that might also be because the magic damage plus 5, I'm not sure. Going down a row, we've got a couple of options for accessory here. Your capes. You can put on a Totatus's cape, fully augmented. Could have plus 20 of any stat that you chose. I have an agility one and a dex one, so whichever one you would use for Aeolian Edge would be what you'd go with. And then you've got, of course, your weapon skill damage plus 10, which is really what you're going for here. And then for your belt, another Phosha piece. Same TP effect, same latent effect. It's pretty good. Other options would obviously be magic attack bonus, but I do believe that Eshin Stone is a decent one, but a second rate to Phosha currently. For legs, if you don't have limbo trousers, you could try something similar. This is probably one of the best in slot. It has the 17 magic attack bonus on it. It also doubles as a fast cast piece if you're trying to build a fast cast set, or triple/double attack piece if you're trying to build one of those. So lots of different purposes to use limbo trousers. Before I got those, I was using not Adarek Hex, but Udial Tights. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Magic attack bonus plus 10. It can be augmented and gives you a few other buffs here. And for feet, I like to use Herculean boots because the Herculean set is solid. Magic attack bonus plus 10 on feet is pretty strong. Triple attack 2 is really good on the boots. All these stats are really good. I like them a lot. The weapon skill damage plus 4, 5 being the cap, is another item you could use for Aeolian Edge. So one thing I should playtest with is whether or not I should use Limbo Trousers or Herculean, because I have weapon skill damage plus 5% there, but no magic attack bonus. So by looking at the Herculean output on damage and the Limbo, I can kind of compare the two and let you guys know in the future what the difference between weapon skill damage plus % is compared to magic attack bonus plus. But anyway, I hope this video helped you guys try to put together a decent set for weapon skills that are magic based. And yeah, try to build something like that for your Aeolian Edge and you'll be doing lots of different kinds of damage. Normally with 100 TP I get around 2k plus on the damage output. With more than that you can double those numbers. So here we got some 4000 plus. One resist was 2100, but seems to be consistent damage. So the accuracy is definitely pretty much capped on it. I'm not sure how much I could improve that with weapon skill accuracy. I think the difference in damage here is based on the monster level and not really any value I have control over. So yeah, those are the definitely the kinds of damages you're going to want to have access to with Aeolian Edge. If you use a Primeval Brew and you actually have max stats for whatever reason, the Aeolian Edge damage output is around 20,000, just to give you guys a rough estimate on what your absolute strongest Aeolian Edge might be like. So this is about 20% of that. And that's with no primeval brew and with decent gear. You can get up to these numbers, maybe a little bit higher. But pretty much what I showed you is almost best in slot, give or take minor exceptions. Again, thank you for watching my video, and I'm going to go back to killing some Pwnsalotons now.